good morning or afternoon or wherever you are. So grateful that you're here today. Thank you so much for taking time out of your Sunday to be here. I'm Erlinda Vo, the Energy Alchemist, and I am very, very excited for today. So excited, I'm shuffling the wrong cards to start. We're going to wait a minute and just let people jump on here really quick. Hi, welcome. Okay, let me see if I can fix this just a little bit. Okay. Oh my gosh, so have you guys felt the energy shift? Have you? Raise your hand. Show me some hearts. Okay, there has been some energy shift, okay? And if you've been around for a while, you know that there's been some heavy energies. I mean, we're moving from 2020, 2021. It's just kind of like feels like a big blur now, okay? But like before, it was like pretty intense, okay? So the energy is shifting. Now, I'm curious to see where the soul collective frequency is. If you found yourself here, I'm Erlinda Vo, the Energy Alchemist, founder of the Spa for Your Soul, and we are doing an energy frequency reading, okay? And what this is, it's for the collective. It's to give us a general sense of where the frequency is for the collective so we can better navigate, okay? And we have some messages that come to us, and it just kind of guides us for the week, okay? So if you haven't noticed, the energy is shifting, okay? Now, it doesn't mean it's always good, but energy is moving. We want energy to be moving, okay? And yesterday I decided to go and do a float. And I didn't realize how much my energy was kind of like stuck. Like it was, and I don't think I'm alone, okay? I think people's energy has been really stuck. We've been paralyzed. We don't know which way to go. Like, what's the best move? It's been a little challenging, okay, for the last 2 years. So, that brings us back to today. Okay, let me get my notes here. So a couple things that came through for this week, you guys. There's some energy shifting, of course. And this shift, okay, so one of the things they said is this shift requires faith and trust. Okay, so in the next 3 months, you guys, you want to build your muscle for faith and trust, not only in yourself, but in the universe, in your dreams, in your visions, and things like that. Okay, so yesterday we had a vibe up and it was so powerful, you guys. It was called Love Your Soul. And it was so, I mean, it was a little bit more intense than I thought, to be honest, because I thought it was like, oh yeah, love your soul, right? Like, oh, it's gonna be like this great, like, you're doing a great job, love yourself. And it was kind of like, oh my gosh, we got some hard truths, you guys. So really, this is about even if you know how I was saying the energy was a little stuck, you want to have faith and trust. Okay, so for this week, you guys start to build your faith and trust. Okay, start to surrender. We have Valentine's Day coming up tomorrow, Galentine's Day, all this different things. Okay, and it's all about love. Okay, and yesterday we really were talking about, can you love your soul right now, just as it is and just as it isn't. Okay, and it took a couple minutes because, like, who are we if we're not on a mission of doing? Okay, who do we get to be? So, you guys, have faith and trust in yourself and in the universe. Keep your energy and frequency high. Okay, so I am a big fan of floating. I'm not really a big fan of soaking in your bathtub with salt, because I don't know, I just kind of but I am a fan of floating. Okay, floating has like a bigger, it's just a lot more salt. I don't know if that's why it feels better to me or whatnot, but it's an opportunity to kind of like release everything. Okay, and that's one way to kind of detox and clear not only your physical body but your energetic body. Okay, and if you're an empath, it's really good because it kind of shuts out everybody else's stuff. So if you are an empath or you are sensitive to picking up other people's stuff, that's a good way to kind of block all of that out just for a good hour, just to kind of reset. Okay, yes, floated too, perfect. The biggest thing, I can't even read my handwriting. Okay, well, I'm not sure what they were saying. Okay, yeah. Okay, so one of the things they're saying is, um, like, you have to believe in your creations. Okay, so we just went through a whole thing yesterday, about loving yourself where you are. Okay, but they're also telling me today to, it's not like to forget about your dreams and your desires and your wishes and your creations. Okay, it's to believe, have faith, and trust that they are happening. Okay, So they gave me the analogy of like a little seedling. Like, have you ever seen those little seedlings that kind of pop out of the dirt? And it's like this tiny little new seedling, right? Well, they're saying you don't kind of dig it up and say, "Oh, are you still in there? Are you growing? Are you still there?" Like you see it pop up and you kind of like protect it, you give it space to grow. Okay? So they're telling us like don't worry about it. Don't dig it back up. Don't restart it. Keep on nurturing it. Okay? All right, you guys. So let's see. Where is the frequency for the collective today? Beauty. Oh, that's probably so funny. Beauty. Okay, you guys. So, beauty. God, what a great frequency. Beauty is a combination of qualities that pleases the aesthetic senses. When you can see, hear, touch, taste, or smell beauty everywhere, then this frequency is beginning to anchor. This is a frequency that literally is in the eye of the beholder. You get to decide what is beautiful or not. Imagine a life where everything is filled with beauty. This is a frequency that expands and elevates around it. You get to touch the soul of those around you by allowing them to see their own beauty. Ask the angels to let you see clearly the divine presence and love. What a perfect frequency for this week. I mean, it makes sense. It's, love week. There's going to be lots of romance and things like that, and beautiful things going on, flowers and whatever else that happens. So, what a great frequency to be in. Okay, you guys. And like I said, it's not good or bad either way, but divine presence and love. Yes. Like, have that be a part of your natural surroundings. Okay. Yeah. So I want you to know that um with beauty, there's an opportunity to acknowledge it everywhere. So you know how gratitude has a lot of power, and I think essential oils are really great to vibe up and to have a high frequency. And so it's gratitude, right? Like I'm like, okay, it's your turn. List 100 gratitudes or 50 gratitudes or things like that, right? Remember how I always say that sometimes? So you want to know beauty is one of those things too. When you're in the presence of beauty and you really just allow it and just, you know, enjoy it and get present to it, there's an opportunity to alter your frequency, alter your state. So allow yourself to be moved by the beauty that is life and look for it, ferret it out, okay? Ferret out the beauty that's around because it will alter your being and your cells. Okay, cardamom. I think cardamom has been the oil that I've put on so many clients in the last week. So I think this is for everybody. So it's funny because cardamom is usually really about anger. Okay, so it's funny, we're in this nice juicy space, but I suspect underneath there's a little bit of anger going on. Okay, so wherever you are, find that anger. Like maybe you're not accomplishing what you thought, maybe somebody hasn't called you back, maybe whatever it is. So if there's any little bit of anger, let's use the cardamom frequency to kind of alter that. Okay, so this is take a deep breath. Oh, so why don't we do that? Breathe in slowly and then slowly breathe out. Woo wee. Good. Let's do it one more time. Deep breath in. Exhale slowly. Perfect. Feel the power in your navel center. Become aware of your own self mastery. Connect with your ability to calm your emotions and steady yourself. Release anger, rage, disappointment, betrayal, or grief. Find the stillness underneath the storm. You can be clear minded, objective, and level headed. Today, I choose to act from the stillness and calm within. This is so good, you guys. There's been a lot of people dealing with some of this underneath whatever this society and this whole collective is dealing with, you guys. So really, in any moment, you could just stop and breathe. Okay, so inhale and exhale. Perfect. Okay, let's see what the crystal is. Yeah, perfect. Releasing all of that. Sometimes we get angry at ourselves for not being somewhere other than what we thought we should be. Okay. Phantom quartz. Phantom quartz. Embrace change. I think, some of us are a little traumatized by change right now. We've been through so much change. We're like, oh, I can use a little break. But this is saying to embrace it. Okay. And so, what that means, like, what if change wasn't bad? What if it wasn't like this scary thing of, like, oh my gosh? What if it was just an opportunity for us to, like, really, really know that life is realigning to support us. Okay. Yes, let's just ask the angels to download the frequency of cardamom. We're going to do it right across our chest. If you have cardamom right across the chest is a really great place to put it. This helps with anger and yeah, and if you don't feel anything, it's okay. It's just a frequency that they're putting anybody who's watching this now or later. Yes, exactly. More cardamom. Perfect. Okay. In a period of flux, find comfort in the uncomfortable. Change is happening all around you, so make the most of it. After all, the only thing that is constant in life is change. Embracing the uncertainty and lean into the inevitable. These opportunities that allow you to grow, evolve, and move forward. It's how you move through the stations of life that make or break your journey. Instead of resisting change, allow it to propel you forward so you can level up your life. I embrace change. Exactly. So the affirmation for today is I embrace change. Perfect. Yay. Okay. All right, so let's see here. Let's see what angel messages there are. Perfect. Oh, this is funny. Compromise. Why this is funny is because we just did a whole workshop yesterday. We were talking about how much we compromise in life, right? And so it's just funny that this is coming up. In order to create a happy outcome, this is how this works. Sometimes if you ask the question, this responds directly to you or just kind of gives us some guidance. Okay, you guys? So in order to create a happy outcome for the situation, you will find it necessary to compromise. Allow yourself some time to be clear about what is truly important to you. Also, take note of matters where you would be open to changing your position. Work towards an agreement where everybody wins. Be open to the cooperation that would allow you to get what you need while also assisting others in fulfilling their desires. Be objective about finding a balance between respecting everyone else's viewpoints and still being true to your own. I think the important part is that last statement, which is being true to your own values as well. Okay. And we were talking about yesterday how much we kind of tolerate and give up and compromise, right? But we kind of lose our own values and our own kind of like things that we desire. We put those on hold. Well, I love them, so I have to put that on hold to do that. Okay. I don't think this is really saying that. Is there a possibility that you can come from different perspectives, okay? And really, really kind of come together to find something that really can allow both of you to be expressive, okay, and to be alive. Yes. Compromise to cooperate. This message goes hand in hand with embracing change for me. Yeah. If you can cooperate with others, right? And like kind of just I think I like the whole win-win situation, right? Like how can we create a win-win here for both of us where we're not sacrificing what I want, but we're also not battling. Like, no, I need this. Oh no, like right? Like we're in a fight. So not like that, but like how can you create a win-win for everybody? Okay? All right, you guys. So let's see what is the soul journeys message for this week? Interesting. Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So it's interesting that in the card of failure, they talk about mistakes. I don't really feel like mistakes are failures. So I'll be curious to see what they say. Let's just see. Life on earth is full of experiences. It's our human brain that views outcomes as good or bad. The soul simply views them as the chances to grow. Learn to see the big picture of life instead of the minutia. Failure to accomplish a task is merely the opportunity to evolve. And the negative connotation of the word failure can prevent you from trying again. Okay, good. So, really, really, where has failure limited your belief in yourself? Where it's like, no, 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 I'm not going to get back on the wagon. Forget it. Like, I'm just done. Okay. Like, this is like really like, no, an opportunity to try again. So, it's not really like, I guess they're saying like failure is in our world, like it's a bad thing. But this is just like an opportunity to grow. Okay. You must come to the realization that there's no judgment involved with your soul's lessons. Realizing that what you view as failure is just telling your soul telling you that there's another path. Embrace the maximum: when one door closes, another one opens. It is time for you to stop any negative emotional investment you have in the outcome. Revel in the knowingness that everything will reveal itself when it's meant to. No matter what, be true to your dream and the creative process. So, I think that says it all right there. Be true to your dream and the creative process. Okay, you guys. So, really, it might not look how you thought it was going to look. In fact, almost like 95% of the time it won't look right. It won't look as your how you thought it would, but really, really increase your faith and increase your trust in yourself and in the process. Okay. And I think it's really great because you know how I was talking about really seeing the beauty? Like, can you look at some of the places where you failed or you've considered yourself failed and look and see what is the beauty inside that? What is the lesson that I have learned or have grown? Okay. And you want to kind of bring that towards you and kind of learn from it and move on. Okay. Um, I do want to say that, you know, us coming together really, really, while it could be just a 20-minute little soul frequency reading, and it doesn't seem like it's a big deal, there's this opportunity for us to kind of be able to anchor in some of the higher frequencies. So even when the collective has a lower frequency, we are coming together to higher and anchor in higher frequencies. Okay. And this helps not only ourselves elevate but those around us. Okay. And I think that's the hard part, is because we tend to kind of start to match everybody around us. All right. And when life is crazy and happening, that's when you want people around you to have that high frequency so that you can actually be a part of that kind of like vibe. Okay. I really, really appreciate you being here. If you don't know, we have a workshop coming up on Thursday. It's called Actualizing the One. I'm so excited. Details should be up on our Facebook group today by the end of the day. And I look forward for those of you who are available. It's not only the one romantically, but it's like business partners, it covers actualizing the first level of actualizing. So it's so exciting. And I can't wait to see you guys there. Thank you again for taking time on your Sunday. And I really, really appreciate you and love you so much. Thank you. Bye.